Good morning, students. Let us study the microbes in the production of the biogas. So, in the previous class, we have seen that how biogas is produced. Today, we will study how can we use this biogas for the benefit of the humans. So, see here, this is the biogas plant. In the biogas plant, what is the main gas you are seeing? The major gas is methane. So methane is the major gas which is present in the biogas. Apart from the methane which is present in the biogas, you also have other gases like carbon dioxide. Now, how do we get this biogas? Yesterday from the sewage water, after the treatment, how the sludge is treated by anaerobic digestion and how we are getting the biogas we have seen. Today, apart from the sewage waste, how can we get the biogas? So, what do you see here? Dung. So, from the dung of the animals, you can also get the biogas. So, here, this is the unit where you are having the dung and the water. So, you are collecting the dung from the animals. Dung is nothing but the waste material which is excreted out of the animal. So this excreted waste of the animal is mixed with the water. When you mix it with the water, it becomes slurry. So you call it as a slurry. Slurry is a very fine solution which is prepared for the production of the biogas. So the dung and the water are collected in a tank-like structure. This is called as a collector. From the collector, can you see a pipe-like structure? So this pipe-like structure is entering the digester. So what is this digester? Digester is the unit or the tank where you are having the slurry entering the digester and the activity of microorganisms can be found in the digester. So numerous microorganisms are present in the cow dung, and this cow dung or the other dung of the animals or the excreted materials of the animals, when you collect it in the digester, it has various microorganisms. These microorganisms will break the cow dung and they utilize it for the energy. When these organisms are growing in the digester, they release gases. Now, these gases are source of biogas. Can you see in the upper tank what is collected? Gases are collected. These gases are rich in methane, and that is the reason we are calling it as a biogas. The methane which is produced helps in the lighting of the lamps or in the cooking purpose. So you call it as a source of fuel. Now this dung, whatever is present, is acted upon by the microorganisms. Now which microorganisms can produce these gases like methane and carbon dioxide? The answer is anaerobic organisms. It is the anaerobic organisms which will help in production of the biogas. Now see, where is this gas container leading to? The gas container is leading to the unit where you are having the connection to the gas. So you are getting the outlet with the gas. The outlet pipe produces the gas which can be used for cooking or lighting. Now see the other part. Whatever unwanted remaining slurry is present, that is collected in another tank and you are calling it as a sludge. So this is the spent sludge. That means the remaining sludge which is left over after the production of the gas. And this sludge, can we use it? Yes. We can use even this remaining sludge or the waste as a fertilizer. So you can apply it to the agricultural lands, and this is a source of fertilizer for the plants. So today we have studied about a very important biogas plant. So let us recollect the important points. So what is this biogas? The biogas is made up of a tank which is made of concrete. So it is a concrete tank. Maybe you have seen these biogas plants in the villages. Try to observe the villages where you are finding these tank-like structures. These are called as biogas plants or units. They are made up of concrete and the tank is nearly 14 to 15 feet in depth, where you are having the collected waste, biological waste, that is the waste which you get from the living organisms. You are collecting that. Now, you generally find a cover above this slurry. Slurry, yesterday, just now I told you what is this slurry. Slurry is nothing but when you mix the dung with the water, it becomes very soft structure which you are calling it as a slurry. So the above the slurry you are placing a cover, and this cover, why we are putting the cover is the gases when they are released from the waste material, they try to come up. So when they are trying to come up, they will lift the cover of the which is present on the slurry. So the cover will help you to identify whether gases are produced or not. The gases are produced because of the activity of the microorganisms. So you find the microbial activity in the slurry. Now the biogas plant has an outlet pipe through which you get the gas, and you can connect it to the nearby houses where they can use it for the lighting or cooking. And the remaining slurry, whatever is there, you are using it as a fertilizer. And the cattle dung, generally because you find this excreted material mostly in the rural areas, you find the biogas plants in the rural areas or the villages. Now, because we are using for the cooking and lighting purpose, you are calling this biogas as a source of fuel. In India, IARI and KVIC are the major contributors towards the development of the biogas plant. So IARI stands for Indian Agricultural Research Institute, which has helped in the development of the biogas plants, and Khadi and village industries have also helped in the development of the biogas in most of the villages which are present in India.